go MIA. I might go MIA. MIA. I might go MIA.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that hit my body want me.
The NBA season has come down to this. This is it for all the marbles. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi again, everyone. Ed Cohen with my partner, Jay Williams. Jay, you look at the Heat coming into play. They know what's at stake. This is it. One game to decide the NBA Finals.
Well, here we are. This is what you dream about. A Game 7. A one-game series for the NBA. Championship. This has been one heck of a thrilling ride so far. I'm just so grateful to be here courtside to watch this happen in front of my own eyes. This has really been a dream come true.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Los Angeles, they have it. To Gasol for 3. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Slams it down.
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Wade. Spins away from the defender. Sweet move to Wade. Has a chance. Shot misses for Wade. Runner's good there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Chalmers with it. Down 2. Count the basket inside. Russell with it up top. He'll run the offense. Chalmers with it. Looking to make something happen. Nice swat that time. Heat recovered. Trying to cash in. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big at the stats. It was all provided to you before the game, the scouting report.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Can't connect. To James. Slams it down.
Just feels like another home game for LeBron when he comes back down here to Miami. And he's still so respected by the organization and the fan base. That's what happens when you win 2 championships.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Curling inside. He throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Problem City.
Flash at the controls to James. it down.
It's that easy, and you never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Slam dunk. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
LeBron James, 3 for 4. Good start.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
The shot almost took us all. Here comes the screen. Gasol to Russell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
LeBron James looking good, 4 for 5. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
And stuffs it home. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
He'd have the basketball. Dragic to James. Takes stock of the floor to Dragic. Has a look. Can't connect.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively.
Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Michael Beasley with the slam.
And easy to get back on defense.
Nothing going here on that drive. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
It's Wade. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Nance goes to the left side. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a three.
Dragic with the basketball. They trail by 7. He gets it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Here's James for 2. LeBron James. He's now 5 for 6. Late heave to beat the buzzer. One quarter down in this deciding Game 7, and we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
Well, the offense is hitting on all cylinders. Great ball movement, great shooting, great passing. But my goodness, has the defense been horrific. Can we do something about that, please, in the second quarter?
From the painted area, won't go down. Lynn with it. Leads 5. Lets it fly from long range, and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
No good, and no foul. Larry Nance Jr. able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Got it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Nice pass to set things up.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Just keep powering through.
LBJ.
Big pick right there.
Surveys the floor. Count it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Clarkson. From long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. To Waiters. Dion Waiters. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Ed, I'm telling you that every player in the league will make that shot. The defense has to be elevated.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a three-point game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Knocks it down from mid-range.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Miami's got it. James. To Beasley. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Deep left corner. Wide open look, won't go.
Ed, let's bring it back to the fundamentals here. You have to follow through on that, not a slingshot.
To Waiters. Dion Waiters powers it through.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Add 2 points to the board.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
It's James controlling the offense. To Beasley. Probing the defense. To James. Waiters. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Nothing going here on that drive. To the outside. Lynn. Not that time. To Waiters. Cashes in for 2.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume, you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Clarkson to Gasol. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Dwayne Wade to James. The drive. Right.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Wade, guarded by Powell. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Dwayne Wade, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. Two for 2 on that trip. To Gasol. 4-3. Well defended. Wade to Beasley. Rises for the slam.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
LeBron James with the rock. Here comes the screen. Pau Gasol with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. James to Wade. James defended by Trevor Ariza. Big finish at the rim.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Lakers at the controls right now. And he hits. And count the basket.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Russell with a shot, no good. The follow won't go either. LeBron into the front court. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Bam Adebayo. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. And he makes them both. Los Angeles has the basketball. To Gasol. Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss. And scores. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We are at halftime. in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Heat are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaky. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Miami Heat. The Lakers had kept it close after 1 half. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Bench points.
What I found interesting about that half of basketball is how the momentum stayed high even when the substitutions started coming into the game. These guys coming off the bench, from both benches actually, are doing a great job of making positive contributions.
Player of the half.
The chosen one put together a highlight reel of dunks in the first half. At this point, the defense is trying to avoid showing up in any posters.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Stuffs it down with authority.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side on the help side, make sure you're playing those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
Has a chance. The jumper's off the mark.
This team is collectively feeding off their negative energy so far in the second half. Everybody is mad. Everybody is frustrated. Nobody's decided to take the torch and say, hey, look, follow my lead.
It's the Heat with the possession. To James.
Cutter.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nothing going here on that drive. To James. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Here's LeBron for 2. Russell into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. It's the Heat with the possession. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Driving right to the crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
James. 5 to shoot for Miami. It's LeBron. Knocks it down off the step back.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
Our game programs have player buyouts, team stats, fan interviews, and more. And best of all, they're free. You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Oh, defender pulls the chair. Lays it up and in.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
And the basket good at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Chalmers with it. 2-point advantage. Knocked loose. He'd come up with it. Turns and slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lakers ball. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Oh, the whistle. Okay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to shuffle things up. Dwayne Wade to Beasley. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Gasol. Pau Gasol. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping him.
To Clarkson. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Jordan Clarkson hounded. Shot off the mark. Miami with the basketball. Wade guarded by Powell. Dragic to Wade. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Gasol. He's done this too many times. Wide open. Pau Gasol takes advantage.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
And the Lakers have the rebound. Clarkson with the basketball. Tie game, third quarter. to Beasley. Has a look. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Wade. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Dragic with it. His guys down three. To Wade. Pau Gasol pins it. Russell with it up top. He'll run the offense. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Dragic up against the Spaniard. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. He'll let one fly from half court. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Lakers have the lead. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ball.
And a throwdown.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Los Angeles, they have it. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Dragic into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Wade to Beasley. Shot from in close, no good.
Let's go.
For 3, buries it.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Dragic. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Goran Dragic. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Beyond the arc for 3. Trevor Ariza is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 72%. For his free throw, is good. Second and 3, no good. Off the mark, only makes 1 of 3. He was hacked. They let it go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Has a chance. swings it. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
He'd have the basketball. To Beasley. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Short jumper stays out.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Big finish at the rim. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
And he finishes at the rim.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
To Beasley.
Hey, double screen. Watch cutter. Watch cutter.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Nice pass to get things going.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Short jumper off the mark. Great pass to set it up. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
Well, you need execution in a chess match. And the best execution, I just saw the star player talk to one of the young fellas. You take those young fellas over to the side. You coach them through some of these big-time moments that happen in the fourth quarter. That's how you get your team ready for the playoffs and hopefully a chance to win a championship.
And counted at the rim.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Chalmers with it. They're down 3. To Wade. Off the mark. Lets it fly from long range, not getting the bounce. Dwayne Wade to Beasley. To Russell. From long range. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Gasol. Misfires. It slams it home on the putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Dwayne Wade, 4 out of 10.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
4-3. Now that's a contest. The drive, right to the basket.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. D'Angelo Russell. That won't go. It's James controlling the offense. Wide open look won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Gasol. Fires the three. Smothering D. And finishes strong.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
3-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Now the Heat going to use a timeout. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. James, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Now they get the intentional foul, and this one not over yet. 2 huge free throws coming up in a 2-point game.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Deep three at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory. They've claimed their second-ever championship in what was their 5th consecutive NBA Finals appearance. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers have earned what so many others have only been able to dream about, an NBA title. They've earned their place in the history books. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Heat won't get to lift the Larry O'Brien trophy. It was one of the best seasons in the franchise history, but without a championship, it's likely to be forgotten. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for another NBA season. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, thanks for making us your choice for hoops action.